السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله أجمعين. وبعد أبنائي وبناتي طلاب الصف السابع، أقدم لكم فيما يلي الحصة الرابعة التعودية من منهاج الصف السابع. درسنا عبارة عن reading comprehension في بعض الكلمات وفي تدريب من الورك بوك، راح نشوفه مع بعض. الدرس هو عبارة عن قطعة بتحكي عن ماري كوري اللي هي العالمة المعروفة. نقرأ القطعة، هو بالأصل نقرأ القطعة قراءة صامتة ثم نجيب على الأسئلة، بس مطلوب مني تمرين رقم 10. راح أقرأ القطعة أنا للفائدة. هو المفروض الريدنج كومبريهنشن كل واحد يقرأ بنفسه. طيب، ماري كوري was born on 7th of November 1867. Her mother and father were both teachers. Both of her mother and father were teachers. Mary proved to be a very bright child. Bright means intelligent, clever. Okay? And did well at school. She was a brilliant student at school. Unluckily, at that time, women were not allowed to go to university. Okay? Women were not allowed. They didn't accept women at universities at that time. So Mary had to study abroad. Abroad means outside, in another country, not in her country, abroad. Mary went to university in 1891. She studied physics, علم الفيزياء, and math, وعلم الرياضيات, in 1894. She met Pierre Curie, a scientist. They married in 1895. Mary and Pierre worked together to find a cure for cancer. A cure for cancer. Cure means remedy. Cancer is a dangerous disease. Cure علاج cancer مرض السرطان عافانا الله وإياكم منه. Their work saved many lives. In 1903, Mary and Pierre were given an award, a prize, the Nobel Prize. The Nobel Prize. The Nobel Prize, جائزة نوبل. In physics, في علم الفيزياء, the prize brought is the past of brought them fame. Who are them? Let's say Mary and Pierre. Sadly, in a sad way, in 1905, Pierre was killed. He died in an accident by a horse-drawn vehicle. However, after his death, Mary was offered his position as a professor of physics at Sorbonne University in Paris. In 1911, Mary was given the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, علم الكيمياء. Mary worked hard all her life to help people who had cancer. She died of cancer on the 4th of July 1937. I think she should be on a stamp. We have some questions to be answered by you. Let me read the questions and explain them. You then answer the questions in your notebook. What is the main idea of the text? What is the main idea of the text? What do you think the main idea of the text? Is it about Marie Curie, or about Pierre Curie, physics, or about how to help humanity, how to be useful for others, how to save lives, how to be a scientist, or how to work hard to save others' lives? Okay? So try to find the main idea of the text. Why did Mary have to study abroad? Mary didn't study in her country. Women were not allowed. You remember, women were not allowed to study at university. So she traveled abroad. She studied abroad. So why did she study abroad? Why did Mary have to study abroad? You can find the answer in the text. What does the underlined word them refer to? Them. Who are them? Talking about what? Who are the people? Them. I said this. I told you about this during my explanation. How old was she when she died? Okay, she was born in 18 she was born in 1867 and she died in 1934. So how old was she? You calculate this from 1867 to 1934. How many years are there? This is her age. Question number 5. Why should she be on a stamp? Explain. She should be on a stamp. Is it because she is famous? She's a scientist. She saved many lives. Why? Try to tell me your reason about being on a stamp concerning Marie Curie. Okay, now let's go to the workbook. This is the page in the pupil's book, exercise number 10, this one. In the workbook you have exercise number 7. It's a crossword puzzle. For example, number 1 here, Marie Curie won her second important prize in. Okay, this is one across. Her second prize in which field of life? Is it physics or chemistry? Go back to the text and try to find the answer. Okay, you go here to study when you have finished school. When you finish school, where do you go? Number 2, do you go to college or somewhere else? Okay, 5. Marie Curie was this. Number 5, was she a professor, a teacher, or a scientist? Number 5. 6. Marie and Pierre Curie won an important prize for this. Okay, they both won an important prize for which field of life? Is it physics, chemistry, math, or which one? Or science? Down now, no, down this way. The Curies worked to find a cure for this. Which disease did they try to find a cure for? It's there in the text. Marie Curie's parents were both. They were pilots, they were doctors, they were scientists, or they were teachers. You study algebra in which science? Which field of life? Is it science or math? Okay, you do this. Number 4. By this we come to the end of the recorded video. I hope that you have enjoyed it and made the best use. Thank you and goodbye.